Junk volume is your biggest enemy as a skinny guy. I used to think that doing more and more sets in each of my workouts would build me more muscle. I mean, logically it makes sense, right? You're doing more work for your muscles, which means they're going to grow more. But that isn't actually the case. Because I trained for 6 days a week for 2 whole years when I first started lifting up in my home attic, doing hundreds of sets every single week and spending over 1,000 hours in there in my first 2 years of lifting, desperately trying to build any sort of muscle. But after 2 whole years, I looked exactly the fucking same. Every week I'd see myself getting more and more defined, but not actually building any muscle or getting any bigger. My t-shirts were swamping me more than ever, and I started avoiding wearing shorts altogether because I hated how bony and frail my legs were starting to look. And the painful thing is, my consistency in the gym was fucking flawless. I didn't miss a single session, but the gains were just nowhere to be seen. And at the 2-year mark, I started thinking to myself, I should just give up now. I've just wasted 2 years of my life, thousands of hours, and I look exactly the same. I'm obviously not built for this gym thing. I'm being honest, I was so close to just giving up completely. But in the 3 years after this, I did figure out how to escape the trap of junk volume and just trying to do more and more sets in the gym. And I learned what I actually needed to do to grow muscle. And I ended up putting on over 25 kilos and building enough muscle to compete as a natural bodybuilder, which I could not even have dreamed of doing after how badly my first 2 years went. And by the way, if you want to learn exactly where I was going wrong and what I changed to actually build 20 plus kilos of muscle, then go and join the community that I've linked in the bio, because it runs you through every stupid mistake I made so that you don't have to make it. And it gives you the exact roadmap to follow to run the perfect bulk and put on muscle quicker than you ever have before. And if you decide to join, you will literally save yourself 2 years of making no progress like I did. You'll instantly get access to a self-learning bulking spreadsheet that will tell you exactly how many calories to eat. You'll get the exact training program I followed to put on 20 kilos. And you'll be surrounded by other skinny guys that are rooting for you and are on exactly the same journey as you. So go and get involved. Because sadly, no matter how much you train, how often you train, or how much work you put in, if all of your sets are just junk volume, like mine were, then your muscles are never gonna fucking grow. You need to realize that you have to start taking your sets closer to failure and actually putting pressure and tension on your muscle fibers that rip them apart slightly if you want them to grow. If you're constantly just leaving your sets without actually pushing them hard enough, you're never gonna grow, because the fibers need to be broken apart. They need to have immense stress put on them so that they actually tear apart, so that you can build them back stronger. If you're just going to the gym and going through the motions, changing exercises, never pushing hard enough, you're going to look exactly the same in 2 years' time. So don't fucking make the mistake I did. Go and join the community, start making gains straight away. See you on the next vid.